How to install pavers. Creating a garden path with pavers and pebbles is a great way to add another dimension to your garden. The first step is figuring out how many pavers you will need for your path. This is determined by the size of the area you're paving. Visit the Tuscan Path website and use our online tools to calculate how many pieces you'll need. For this project, we are working in a space that is 9,800 millimeters long. The width of this project varies from 1,900 millimeters to 2,500 millimeters. So we have used Tuscan Path charcoal porcelain pavers with dimensions of 600 by 400 by 20 millimeters. We'll use both pavers by themselves or side by side in different areas to fill it out better. Start by clearing the area of debris and making it as level as possible. This will make working in the space a lot easier. Run a string line from end to end of your project area. Use this string line as a guide to ensure your pavers remain in a straight line. Prepare mortar mix in small amounts so that you can take your time when laying each paver. Create a bed of mortar that is approximately 30 to 50 millimeters thick and roughly matches the dimensions of the paver. Place the paver on top of the mortar, flush with the string line. Use a rubber mallet to gently knock the paver into place. Use a spirit level across the length of the paver to make sure it's level. Give it a tap with the mallet to even it out if you need to. Use a spirit level to check it diagonally as well. After making it level, make sure the paver is still flush with the string line. A good tip after laying a paver is to wipe the top of it with a damp sponge to clean off any mortar. It's much easier to clean now than later when all the pavers are laid. We are laying 2 pavers side by side for the first half of our project. So again, we are creating the bed of mortar needed to lay the paver on. You can use a trowel to help you do this evenly. Lay the next paver on the mortar with a 5mm gap from the first paver. Then use the spirit level and mallet to make the paver level like before. Decide how much of a gap you want between each paver. Ideally, it should be a comfortable stepping distance. Repeat this distance between each paver as you work your way down the path. Continue laying a bed of mortar down and placing pavers on top in line with the string line. Make sure you keep a 5mm gap between pavers you lay side by side and that you use the spirit level and mallet to make sure every paver is level. As you lay your pavers out, it's a good idea to always make sure that the row is straight. You can do this by running a straight edge along the pavers. This will ensure that you're laying them down in a straight line. If necessary, adjust the pavers with the rubber mallet to straighten them. Where you have pavers side by side, add grout into the 5mm gap. Mix grout and apply generously to make sure you fill the gap. You can apply with a grout float or simply by hand with gloves on. Once applied, use a damp sponge to gently wipe off excess grout from the paver. In addition to laying pavers, we have also opted to add Tuscan Path natural white pebbles to fill in the gaps around the pavers. This achieves an attractive contrast with the charcoal pavers. Be careful not to stand on your pavers as they are setting. Let them set for 24 hours prior to standing on them to avoid movement. Thank you for watching and enjoy your new garden path. Visit our website for more garden video tutorials.